What's up guys, it's BizRound, and I'm back again with another profit crafting video. I'm a little late getting these videos out as I've been busy IRL, but I do have some profit crafts to show you that worked out very well for me in the 3.2 Sanctum League. The first profit craft I'm going to go over is crafting Poison SRS rings. Poison SRS is a very meta build and is super strong in this league, so we're going to be crafting rings that are perfect for that build. I'm going to go ahead and show you my spreadsheet here. We'll go over the crafting method, what you need, and the profit that I made. Alright, let's jump into the data here. I crafted 25 of these rings, and I sold 24 of them so far, so I still have one listed for sale. And crafting these 25 rings netted me a total profit of 148.3 divines. So this craft was insanely profitable. The average cost to make one of these rings came to 3.9 divines, and a lot of that comes from the base cost. Cost me on average about 2 divines to get my hands on one of these crafting bases, and then the average sell price for a crafted ring came to 10.2 divines. So I was profiting over 6 divines per ring I crafted. And my two best rings I sold for 25 divines, so I profited over 20 divines on each of those rings. So if you hit something really good, you could get some insane profits. So let's take a quick look at those two rings I sold for 25 divines, and that'll give you an example of what we're looking for here when we're crafting these. We're going to be using deafening essence as a fear, and that's what roles the minions have increased movement speed. And what makes these rings good are the suffixes. So what we're looking for in the suffixes is tier 1 or tier 2 minions have increased attack and cast speed, and then we're looking for either dexterity or some kind of resistance as our third suffix. So you can see here, this one has tier 2 dexterity, and this other ring I sold for 25 divines has tier 1 fire resistance. So let's go ahead and go over what you're going to need to craft these rings. You're going to need a tier 1 fractured minions deal increased damage bone ring base. These are, like I said, about 1.5 to 3 divines. On average, I paid around 2 divines. So you're probably going to want to set up a live search or negotiate with the people that have these bases up for sale to try to get them to lower the price. I level 84 plus would be ideal. That gives you access to tier 1 resistances, and then I level 82 is also good. That gives you access to tier 1 dexterity. You're going to want some Wild Bristle Matron beasts and some Veiled Chaos Orbs. Wild Bristle Matron is that new beast that was added in 3.2. That allows you to craft on suffixes cannot be changed, guaranteed, if you have full suffixes. And then you're going to want Deafening Essence of Fear. Like I said earlier, that's what roles the minions have increased movement speed. And then you're going to want some Annulment Orbs, Ferric Wolf Alpha, and Exalts. This is good if you get a bad suffix, but you get tier 1 or tier 2 minions have increased attack speed. That lets you fix the ring. You could also use Accelerating Catalyst as well if you'd like to set your ring apart from competition. So how to craft? Like I said, we're going to be using Deafening Essence of Fear and rolling until you hit tier 1 or tier 2 attack and cast speed and a good suffix. If you get a bad suffix, or if you get an open suffix, we're going to be using Annulment Orbs, Ferric Wolf Alpha Beasts, and Exalts to fix them. And then Beastcraft suffixes cannot be changed with the Wild Bristle Matron after you get a good third suffix, and you're going to block mana, unveil life, and craft non-channeling skills have minus mana cost. So let's go ahead and scroll through the rings. I took a screenshot of all the rings I sold, so I'll just scroll through here quickly. You could go ahead and pause the video if you want to take a look at all these rings. A lot of these rings sold for between 10 and 25 divines for the really good ones. And then if I didn't finish it off with the Wild Bristle Matrons, they sold for a little less. With just crafted life, they sold for between 5 and 10 divines usually. Alright, let's jump back in the game here and I'll craft a ring so I could show you the crafting process. Here's a ring here I paid 1.5 divines for. It's I level 84, tier 1 minion damage fractured base. So let's go ahead and wriggle it so we can start crafting with our Deafening Essence of Fear. And we're looking for minions have increased attack and cast speed. So here's one here. This one has an open suffix and 2 prefixes. So what we're going to do here is go over to we're going to try to get that good third suffix by using a ferric links alpha. So this is going to add a suffix, remove a prefix, because we also want an open prefix so we could try to finish it off with the Wild Bristle Matron Veiled Chaos for life. So here we hit minions have all resistance as our third suffix. We don't want that, so let's try annulling, and we actually did annul it off, so that was good. We hit the 1 and 4. So let's go ahead and craft on mana, and we're going to Exalt Slam to hopefully get a good third suffix. And we hit tier 6 cold resistance. So this is something I would sell. It's not really worth finishing it for hitting that low resistance. I would probably do this to just finish it off. Probably sell it for 4 to 5 divines. Since we didn't put that much into it, we would still make profit. But let's go ahead and roll past that to see if we get to hit something better. We'll actually annul to try to annul that off. We didn't. Let's see if we get hit something better than that that's worth finishing it off with the Veiled Chaos. Okay, this is exactly what we're looking for. This is a ring that's worth at least 15 divines, and as high as probably 20. So what we're going to do is finish this ring off with our Wild Bristle Matron. Go ahead and use that. And since we have full suffixes and an open prefix, this is going to be 100% guaranteed. This is add a crafted meta modifier if you haven't used this beast yet. And if you have full suffixes, the only mod we could get is suffixes cannot be changed. So we're going to do this. Now we have suffixes cannot be changed, and then we're going to Veiled Chaos. Let's go back to our hideout. So we hit tier 2 LE resistance, all elemental resistance, tier 1 attack cast speed, and the essence move speed. Now we Veiled Chaos, and luckily we did not hit 2 prefixes. We have an open prefix to block mana, and now this is about a 90% chance to unveil life. Hopefully we get it, and we did. Perfect. So go back to our crafting bench. Craft on non-channeling skills have minus mana. This is the best prefix you could craft for the minion builds. And if you don't have this unlocked for your crafting bench, I suggest you do so. It's really easy. Just buy an Elrion's veiled ring off the trade website. They're probably about 10 chaos-ish, and you should be able to get it. And then this ring is our finished ring. This should sell at least 15 divines. I've been selling the rings just like it for between 15 and 20 divines. So I'm probably going to list this one up for 20 and see if it sells. Anyways, guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I have a couple other profit crafts to share with you that worked out for me in the Sanctum League, so look forward to those, and I'll see you guys in the next video.